Alright guys, okay, so I'm doing this second time now. Hopefully the battery won't run out this time. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through some exercises using the resistance bands. Just make sure before you guys start that you are doing some level of warm up, just similar to what we do in practice. Just to make sure your muscles are warm, otherwise you may injure yourself. Okay. We're going to do two sets of different types of stuff for the resistance bands. First one is going to be mostly around the legs. Second one is going to be more so the upper body. All these exercises are going to be timed, so you're going to need some kind of stopwatch or clock to watch, so that way you know how long you're doing it. They're all going to be only between 30 seconds to 1 minute. But if you do all of them in a row, basically you'll get a bit of a cardio workout as well too. Okay. So first thing I'm doing with the resistance bands is choosing basically whatever color I want to use first. Okay. Get the door strap in there nice and solid so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. From here you're basically going to go and wrap this around, and for the first set of drills where we're doing the legs, you're actually going to wrap this around the body here. This is one of the ankle straps. But what you can do is you can basically just strap this around here. So this makes it more like an actual waistband itself, okay? So this is going to give us some resistance when we move away from the door. Okay? And so what we're going to do for the first one, okay, is called basically a circle run, and we're just going to basically do running around in circles, 30 seconds in clockwise position, and then 30 seconds in the counterclockwise. So you basically go something like this here, just like that, okay? This one's basically fairly simple, but gives you kind of the idea of what you want to be doing, especially in doubles as well too. You can be going around just running as first, okay, or you can be doing some hops and stuff like that. Okay, get yourself going, and same thing, other direction as well too. Okay, don't worry about the resistance band at all. It's there for you to make sure that you're going to give some level of resistance. Okay, so that's the first one there. 30 seconds clockwise, and then followed by 30 seconds counterclockwise. Okay, second one you're going to do is called a crescent press. This one, what you're going to be doing is basically lunges, but you're going to be having your arms up in the air for this one. So we're going to alternate between legs, and then what we're going to do is total for 1 minute. So you're going to go something like this. So basically, arms up in the air, okay, step out, and then back. Okay, step out, and back. Step out, and back. Okay, when I'm doing this, what I want to actually try to do is make sure my arms are up, and I'm basically pushing off with my back leg more so, because that's where I'm getting the resistance there. It's going to be fairly simple to come backwards because this is pulling us back here. So I want to make sure I'm getting my lunge as far out as possible, and then come back. It'll make it nice and easy that way, okay? Okay, so that one's going to be told for 1 minute, alternating between legs, okay? Next one we're going to be doing is called basically a towel hop. We're going to basically be using something on the ground here. I'm just going to use basically imaginary towel, but basically you have the towel cross this way, turn yourself around from here, okay, give a bit of resistance, and all you're going to do is basically do hops back and forth, okay, and then coming forward again as well too. Okay, so from here, a little squat position here, you can hop across, back, 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 okay, and then hop back and forward again. Okay, so you're going to go back and forth, and just like that, okay? That'll give you a lot of bit of hopping and stuff like that, strengthen up your legs, as well as give you some resistance pulling yourself backwards and forwards as well too, and try to give yourself some balance. Okay? So that one's for 1 full minute. Next one we're going to do is basically something called tires, similar to something to do for football. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to pretend you're jumping through these big tires, okay, and we're going to do this at 2 actual speeds for 1 minute. Okay, so you're going to basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back, and then quickly, and then back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, back, and then probably can do 6 or so. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that'll be for 1 full minute there. Okay. Next one you're doing is called basically a defensive slide. This is great for lateral movement. Putting it at the side here, and then all I'm going to be doing is chassé sideways here. So it gives myself a little push. Again, try to concentrate, making sure your stance is fairly wide for this, and you're doing chassés by pushing with your legs, okay? So from here, out, and in, okay? And what I recommend is you probably do half a minute, 30 seconds this way, Okay, 30 seconds total. Okay, and then once 30 seconds are up, switch over to the other side, same thing here. Okay, that one should be relatively easy there. Okay, last one for the legs. What we're going to do is basically called a hop squat. So for this one, you're going to be using kind of when you use, especially for doubles or for even singles after you do a lift, for example, at the front of the net, and you have to hop yourself backwards, okay? So this is really going to help you push yourself backwards to get yourself back to your base position. Okay, so from here, what I'm going to be doing is, again, from the back, okay, lean back here, and what I want to do is I'm going to do basically 4 hops backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and then you can basically come back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back. Okay, so that's basically for 1 full minute, and after that should be all done for your legs itself. Okay? So after that, take off the strap here, and you're going to be working mostly on your upper body now. So from here, you may want to change your resistance band at this point. I don't know, it's up to you guys, depending on how you guys feel. First one we're going to be doing is called basically chest press. And we're just going to do 3 different variations of it basically, okay? So starting from this position, lunge position here, okay? At my chest level here, or at shoulder level, I'm going to push from forward, and go, basically you're going to do 5 first here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then extend out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do the full extension all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then you're going to repeat again, okay? So as you're doing that one, that's going to be one for 1 full minute. Again, adjust yourself as needed so that way you can go further away or closer to the wall depending on the resistance itself, okay? Next one you're going to be doing is for, it's going to be called a 3-level fly, and this one's more for the back itself, and this is going to be helpful especially when you're doing all your backhand stuff. Again, for 1 full minute, we're going to do basically 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other side. So start, one arm in from the hip, okay, hold it in the hip. The other one's going to go from start here, and go basically at hip level, pull out, okay, chest level, and then head level. Okay. We go here, low, mid, high, okay, low, mid, high, okay? And then basically switch around the other side, same thing here, go from here and go low, mid, high, okay? Low, mid, high, all right? So that's going to be 30 seconds one side, and then 30 seconds on the other side itself. Okay, so now we're going to get into some of the arm work more so. This one's basically just going to be arm curls. Okay, so working on the biceps themselves. So get yourself fair amount of distance away. You can actually, rather than just doing one by itself like that, you can actually hold one in an isometric hold like this. Isometric basically means like you're holding it kind of like a wall sit, for example. This is an isometric. And then on the opposite side, you can go 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then hold that one for iso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same thing, repeat on the other side. And that one's going to go for basically a full minute itself. Okay, alternating each side 8 at a time. Okay. Next one you're going to be doing is called a high-low lat row. Okay, it's kind of like a rowing a boat here. The first one you're going to do is get yourself far away from here, and you're going to basically pull. With my hands are facing downwards, thumbs are downwards here. I'm pulling up, okay, towards my shoulders, and then down towards my waist, and then back out, okay? Up, down, out. Up, down, out. And get some more resistance if you need it, okay? Makes it a little more difficult for yourself. Okay, and this one's going to be 30 seconds this way. Then what you're going to do is you're going to flip around your hands so that you're now pointing upwards. Okay, and then you're actually going to pull in towards your waist, and then do a little curl here, up the shoulders, and then out. Okay, waist, shoulders, out. Waist, shoulders, out. Okay? So 30 seconds with the high ones, so your fingers are down, and then 30 seconds with the low ones with your fingers pointing upwards. Okay, so 2 more now. Next one's called police curls. And then this one is again going to be working more actually on your chest. You're going to do again an isometric hold, similar how you were doing for the bicep curls themselves. So one's going to go in. Okay, so I'm just pulling it in towards my body here, while the other one pull here, and we're going to bring it across the body. So it goes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so alternating both sides for 1 full minute again. Okay. And last one we're going to do is basically a one-arm tricep extension, which is great for obviously anything that's overhead. For this one here, you're going to bring your arm so that it's going to go over top your head, and this one's going to basically come in here. Okay, so actually I think it's the other way around. Yes, that's right. Okay, so arm across the body here. Okay, bring it in from here, over top the head, and 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I'm going to basically just twist myself around. Okay, so I put my other leg forward now for this, for the extension and for my lunge here. Go 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, extending out so that you're pulling and pushing outwards in front here. Okay, and then you just twist again around the other side, similar on that side too. Okay, so that's basically alternating each side for 1 full minute. Okay, after that, that's pretty much it. Make sure you do a bit of a cool down as well, stretch things out. Make sure you have yourself maybe chocolate milk or something like that to gain back some of your proteins. And again, you should be doing this one, doing these exercises at least 3 times a week. If there's anyone who wants more exercises to do, not necessarily involving the bands or anything like that, who want a bit more of a challenge, I do have some other drills and stuff like that that you guys can use, okay? All right, good luck guys, hope you enjoy.